competition. The first semi-final today between, from France, Auch, and from England, Aspire. Your match officials for this first semi-final, center referee Nico, assistant referees Paul and Niels, and your fourth official is Tommy. Let's hear some noise for the teams.
Go for it.
Trying to pass it up to Dowling, and there's the pass to Dowling. Dowling going to take a shot. Audrey Keeter across to Keyser. Keyser shot in.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Høhallen here in Denmark. We have arrived at the semi-final stages for the 2018 EPFA Champions Cup for Power Soccer Shop. I'm Tony Jackson, and the two captains for each side are out at center court for the coin toss. And ladies and gentlemen, this should be quite an exciting match featuring players with lots of international experience. John Bolding and Charlie Kitcher representing England in last summer's World Cup. Tristan Delmas, Sylvain Malade, and Momo Gelami representing the world champion French side. Before we get started, I want to remind all of you that you can also watch this live stream at the Power Soccer Shop YouTube channel. Go on youtube.com, search for Power Soccer Shop, get better video quality, and a lot more. So hit that subscribe button on our YouTube channel, and we are about to get underway here. Whistle has blown. We are off and running. Auch and Aspire FC. And Gelami now working the ball against John Bolding. These two met up during the World Cup, and what a great battle that was. And today should be more of the same. That ball is out of play. It's going to be an Aspire kick-in. Kitcher to Bolding. And we're going to get a 2-on-1 violation on Auch. Gelami and Malade getting a little too close together. And so now John Bolding going to take the kick. Kitcher back to Bolding. Bolding back over to Kitcher. Bolding back to Kitcher again. A lot of that signature passing we saw from England on display here. Sylvain Malade, however, now taking on John Bolding. And some contact there, and we're going to get a foul on the play and a free kick for Aspire FC. Sally McNeil hanging out in space over there for Aspire. Kitcher here in the middle. Kitcher over to McNeil. McNeil going to go back up to Bolding. Bolding uncorks a shot. McNeil with a shot. Oh, what a goal for Aspire! Let's see, the referees are talking it over. Hold on one moment. Now, it looks like they're talking about whether or not the ball went over 20 inches or not. Let's see what happens here. Now, that ball looks like on our replay that it might have gone over, but the referees say it's going to be a goal. Aspire FC have scored. It's 1-0, the first goal that Auch have given up in this tournament. That was a very close call. That ball certainly went up in the air, but it was a goal. So now Auch trying to equalize, and Gelami working against John Bolding. And Gelami sends that one out of play. A kick in coming up for Aspire. Bolding, Gelami. And now contact foul on Bolding. So TT Delmas will take the kick. Gelami over to Malad. Malad with a shot, the save. Bobby Williams clearing the ball out. 2-on-1 violation called on Auch. So Williams now will take this kick. Bolding goes behind Delmas. Now Delmas with a shot, saved by Williams. And a kick in for Auch coming up. Auch have been extremely dangerous on set plays throughout this tournament so far. Let's see what happens here. Kitcher looking to make that jump on Gelami. Kitcher now pulling out of the area. Bolding working against Gelami. Now Kitcher takes that ball. He's got to stop and get on the other side of it. Charlie Kitcher now pushing against Gelami. And the referee screaming for a 2-on-1 violation. John Bolding sends it into Gelami. And heavy contact, and the whistle's blown. Now, Coach Steve Crump was screaming for a 2-on-1 because Gelami, although the goalkeeper was outside the goal area with Roman Tesson in the goal area, Bolding, Gelami, great battle between these two. Bolding pushing Gelami. Gelami gets the ball away, but Bolding's right there. Wonderful battle between these two. Ball still in play. Gelami keeps it in. Bolding getting dragged by Gelami. Gelami across. Delmas is there. The shot saved by Bolding. And another shot by Delmas. John Bolding now clearing the area. Wonderful play. Great defense by Aspire. That ball is out of play. Kick in for Auch. 7th minute of the match. If you're just joining us, Aspire FC leading 1-0. All the defenders waiting patiently, anticipating that pass coming up. Now the pass comes across Malad. Back to Gelami. Gelami with a shot. And Gelami with a goal. Momo Gelami equalizing. You see that pass coming back across, and it bounced off of the back of Bobby Williams' chair. And that put John Bolding in the wrong position. so now we are level at 1. Bolding pushing the ball, trying to get it behind Gelami. Kick in, Aspire. Sally McNeil taking position at the far post. John Bolding at the near post. Now Denmas is in between Gelami and Bolding. Now that ball coming all the way out to Williams. That ball comes across to Bolding. Bolding just chips the ball, but Denmas reads it very well and holds on to it. John Bolding and Tristan Denmas, two players that have been playing this game for a long time, so familiar with each other. Denmas keeps that ball moving down the floor. Now Denmas still in control here, and that's a 2-on-1 violation. Gelami and Denmas getting too close together. I think there was a little bit of miscommunication between the two. Williams going to take this kick. Bolding over to Kitcher, back to Bolding. Bolding right into Gelami. Now the pass, Gelami faking the pass and just driving down the floor. Now Williams got to have to be very careful here. Oh, that was almost a foul. Play continues. Bolding trying to catch it, and it goes out of play. Kick in for Auch. Gelami Malad holds on to that ball. Now Charlie Kitcher got caught up there looking for a foul, but none were called, so Bolding against Malad. The kick out, Gelami works his way towards the Aspire goal area. Bolding trying to rip the ball away. Now Gelami's got space for a shot. And now the pass across to Delmas. That's another 2-on-1 violation. Very uncharacteristic of Auch. Throughout this tournament, they've been able to play pretty cleanly without a lot of spacing issues, but that has not been the case here. Multiple 2-on-1 violations against Auch. John Bolding now the recipient of this kick. He's going to let that ball go through. Gelami's got it. And now Bolding's just going to let that roll out of play. The kick in for Aspire. 11th minute of the match. If you're just joining us, welcome. It's been action-packed so far. McNeil back to Bolding. Bolding across. Gelami cuts it off. Gelami trying to turn Bolding, but Bolding holding on strong. Nice move by Gelami. He read that all the way. Now, Bolding and Williams leaving a lot of space between them. Kitcher has to move out of the way. Williams is there. Watch the pass coming from Gelami. You saw him do this earlier, and there a huge shot blocked by Williams twice. Gelami across. Delmas with a shot. Saved by Bolding. Now Kitcher running the other way. The counterattack for Aspire. Can they get another goal? Kitcher looking to pass across. Bolding. 2-on-1 violation. Aspire going to get an indirect free kick, and Charlie Kitcher almost takes out the referee. So an indirect free kick from just outside the goal area. Charlie Kitcher going to take it. Sally McNeil at the far post. John Bolding at the near post. Kitcher unwinds the shot. Bolding tried to go back off of Kitcher. Tessong over to Gelami. Kitcher tips the pass. Bolding looking to pass it. Gelami reads it well. Bolding needs to backtrack on defense. Bobby Williams, the keeper, comes up, and that gives Bolding just enough time to get into the goal area. Now, Williams is just inside the goal area at the moment, so he would have been still protected by the 2-on-1 rule. Oh, and there's a move by Momo Gelami. John Bolding came out to try to defend, and Gelami made him pay. 2-1 Auch now lead Aspire. Let's watch that again. And you see John Bolding there on the line, but as Gelami drives Williams in, Bolding comes up and Gelami just makes a little slight move to get the ball past him.
Trust the plan, no problem.
Kitcher, Bolding, no one to pass to at the moment, so he's holding on to the ball. McNeil at the top. McNeil now into Gelami. Sally McNeil. Gelami, 2-on-1 violation called. Oh, 3 in the box actually. Called on Auch. So a chance for Aspire FC to equalize here. McNeil getting a little bit of an adjustment on her foot strap, and now she's going to take her place at the far post. Charlie Kitcher at the near post with the ball, and John Bolding setting up. Now a little bit of movement here. McNeil coming over to the near side. Kitcher. And it looked like Bolding was going to try to catch the deflection and get it over the line. And we're going to get a contact foul on John Bolding. Now, a warning from the official saying that the next time he has to warn Bolding about contact, he's going to be issued a yellow card. So John Bolding needs to be extremely cautious. Still pretty early in the match. It is the 15th minute going into the 16th. Bolding needs to be extremely careful. Bolding's trying to get that ball away from Gelami. Nicely done by John Bolding. Great move to get that ball away. And now Gelami strips the ball. Kitcher's there. And John Bolding back in position. Now, Williams had to be careful there. Gelami looked like he wanted to go near side on him. And it's out for a corner kick. Auch will take it. Tristan Delmas preparing to kick. Delmas, Bolding, Kitcher keeps it in play. Gelami working. Goal kick, Aspire. th minute, Auch leading 2-1. Bobby Williams is preparing to kick. Lots of heavy contact down there. Malad sends it out of play. Bolding looking to use the ball's momentum to drive Gelami. Gelami, that's what he likes to do. He likes to hook you and drive you along. Bolding doing everything he can to try to get that ball away from Gelami, but much harder than it looks. Bolding with a save. Bolding going behind Delmas. Trying to get behind Delmas, he does. Bolding, back the other way he goes. Delmas turning Bolding, but Bolding does well to stop him. Close to a 2-on-1 violation. Bolding working patiently against Gelami. Gelami turns him back around. Bolding trying to get ahead of the ball to stop him. Gelami just working patiently. Gelami's gonna have to circle back around. Gelami with a shot saved by Bolding. Oh, Gelami had a space for just a moment. Bolding doing extremely well defending against Momo Gelami. Now, Malad with a shot deflected. Williams clears it. Close to a 2-on-1 violation. Advantage called, play continues. Bolding, Kitcher, that's a 2-on-1. So an indirect free kick coming up for Auch. A little bit of frustration on John Bolding. We're going to retake this kick here. Lots of tension in this match. Referee measuring 5 meters. It's going to be a direct free kick for Auch just outside the area. Now that was a 3rd warning for John Bolding. He has been issued a yellow card. And so John Bolding now on a yellow card. He needs to be really careful. We still have an entire half to play. We are an added time here in the first half. Auch lead 2-1, trying to make it a 3rd. A direct free kick coming up. Delmas, saved by Bolding. Now Tesson comes up. Charlie Kitcher's there. Kitcher had to bail out. Roman Tesson taking on Bolding. And the Aspire coaches are complaining that a foul wasn't called there on Tesson. Gelami working again against Bolding. Bolding down the floor against Gelami. He's got good position on Gelami. Now that was a push, but play continues. Bolding with a shot. It goes off of Gelami. And in a good position for Aspire to equalize as we are in the final moments of the first half. This may be the last play. Kitcher going to take the kick. And the English supporters up in arms as there's a lot of contact between Delmas and Bolding. Kitcher across. Malad cuts it off. That's the halftime whistle. Auch lead Aspire 2-1. An action-packed, intense 20 minutes. We're going to take a break and catch our breath. When we come back, the second half, you are watching Auch, Aspire FC, the first semifinal. It's the 2018 EPFA Champions Cup. What promises to be another intense, action-packed 20 minutes is about to get underway here. For Power Soccer Shop, I'm Tony Jackson, and you were watching the second half of Auch and Aspire FC. Auch 2-1 the lead at the moment. Bolding with a nice clearance down the floor. Tesson has to make a play on it. Bolding trying to get around Roman Tesson. Bolding gets the ball away. Gelami now. Bolding getting dragged to the corner. And that ball hit out of play. McNeil to Bolding. That ball goes all the way across the Kitcher. And contact. Play continues. Now McNeil has to peel out to avoid the 2-on-1 violation. Bolding back on the ball. John Bolding trying to pull the ball away from Gelami, and he does, forcing Gelami back. Gelami turns the ball and heads the other way. Gelami still holding onto that ball. Gelami looking to pass to Malad, waiting at the top of the area, trying to draw Bolding down to the end line. That ball still in play. Gelami holds on to it. And now a corner kick coming up for Auch. Great chess match between those two, Bolding and Gelami. Delmas with the kick. Bolding tries to clear it. That ball rolled over his guard. Now, the ball did go over the guard, but the guard only 11 inches off the ground. Play certainly could have continued there. But a set ball between Gelami and Bolding. Gelami making Bolding think about whether or not a pass is coming, and he's so tricky with that. Gelami off of Bolding. Kick in for Auch. Gelami back to Delmas. Delmas with a shot. That one off the post. It's going to be a goal kick for Aspire. '24th minute of the match. Aspire looking for an equalizer. Now, a lot of contact between Bolding and Gelami down there. Bolding across to McNeil. McNeil to Malad. Sally McNeil with the ball. And contact. It's going to be a free kick for Auch. And you can see the strategy here in the second half. Really trying to open up the floor is Aspire. And now the official going to have a conversation with the two captains here. Bolding. Bolding's had some pretty decent success, and there's a shot off of Bolding. It's going to be a goal kick for Auch. Tesson to Gelami. Gelami with a quick turn. Kitcher comes up. Charlie Kitcher peeling off for Bolding. Now John Bolding taking on Gelami. Gelami gets the ball behind Bolding. Gelami trying to drag Bolding. Bolding needs to be very careful. You don't want to give Gelami space with the ball, because he will shoot from just about anywhere. That ball out of play. Another kick in for Auch coming up. 26th minute. Aspire looking for an equalizer. Auch looking to extend their lead. Goal kick for Aspire FC coming up. And lots of contact between Bolding and Gelami. Just trying to get into each other's heads here. Bolding with a long shot down the floor. Now Tesson gonna have to make a play on it. McNeil is there. That ball comes loose. Kitcher to Bolding. Bolding looking to cut across. And a 2-on-1 violation on Auch. And more contact now. Definitely some mind games going on between Gelami and Bolding here. Tensions are certainly high. Kitcher, the kick to Bolding. Melad comes in, and that one deflected out of play. Now McNeil unmarked. And it looks like John Bolding's going to take the kick. Now, can Bolding, he's going to go down to Kitcher. Bolding back up. Kitcher now going to take the ball through. And Gelami pushes it out for an Aspire corner kick. Sally McNeil completely unmarked at the far post. Let's see if someone picks up on that and gets the ball across to her. Kitcher going to take the kick. Siva Melad, the defender in the area. Bolding right into Gelami. Bolding trying to get it across to McNeil. It's cut off by Gelami. Good read. Now Williams. Bobby Williams taking on Gelami. Close to a 2-on-1 violation. And the referee is going to call it. 28th minute of the match, and Aspire still seeking that equalizer. Williams to Bolding. Bolding tried to sled that ball right through, but Gelami was very aware of the situation. Bolding trying to work against Gelami. Bolding can't get enough on that pass over to Kitcher, so he has to come back onto the ball. Bolding still working very well. Now he has the ball taken away by Gelami. Gelami into Kitcher. Now Kitcher loses the ball. Bobby Williams is the only one back right now. John Bolding making his way into the goal area. Gelami, Bolding dragging the ball. That's a kick in for Auch coming up. Delmas. Kicking to Gelami, back to Delmas. Delmas, Gelami, Malad. A little late on that. He started backing up and then he hesitated just a moment. And it was that slight hesitation that made him late on the ball. So John Bolding and Charlie Kitcher are going to switch positions here. 30th minute. And Auch still holding on to a very slim 2-1 lead. Gelami working, passing up to Delmas. Delmas back to Gelami. Bolding, that ball deflects off him. Williams now clears the ball. Now close to a 2-on-1 violation. And the referee is going to call it. The keeper, Bobby Williams, going to take the kick for Aspire. McWilliams playing very deep Bolding touches the ball. Gelami takes it. Bolding loses track of the ball. Gelami trying to get around him, but Bolding does well. Ball still in play. Now John Bolding gets the ball away. Now he's going to try to go around Delmas, and he does. John Bolding making a break down the floor. Oh, there is a foul on the play. And the referee warning Bolding for backing up into Delmas. It seemed like a very touchy foul, but it is indeed a foul. So Delmas. Gelami. Kitcher. Bolding. They got split, and Gelami continues moving the ball down the floor. Nicely done by Bolding. Now Gelami pushing. Bolding is there. And that ball out of play. Goal kick, Aspire FC coming up. 32nd minute. And most of the possession has been in favor of Auch. Now Aspire have had their moments. And Gelami looking to shoot, but he misses the ball. Bolding has to be careful about pushing. He's just trying to get the ball into position, and there he goes. And that's going to be a foul on Bolding. Again, John Bolding had to be very careful about pushing too hard. It's going to be a direct free kick here. The pass across Malad. Shot saved by Bolding. Bolding turning Gelami. The pass out, Malad, cut off by Bolding, and a 2-on-1 violation. And the call was made against Kitcher and Bolding. Kitcher was pretty far out, and the English coaches and supporters are complaining, certainly, because Kitcher was well away from the play. We're going to get a substitution for Auch, and it looks like Sylvain Malad or Desson. Let's see which one's coming off. Desson is coming off. Coming on in his place, Tom Davids. Delmas taking the kick. This is an indirect free kick. Gelami trying to go behind Bolding. Bolding deflects the ball. Debits with a shot, saved by Bolding. Debits getting turned out of the area by Bobby Williams. Williams now driving down the floor. And Williams sends it out. 35th minute, and Auch clinging to a 2-1 lead. Gelami gets around Bolding. Bolding racing to that post. That ball kicked out off of Gelami. Kick in coming up for Aspire, and they need to work quickly. Not much time left here. kick-in coming up again for Auch. Good job by Gelami to bounce that ball off of Bolding and earn his side another opportunity to score. And you have to believe that another goal by Auch at this point would certainly end the match, but Aspire with a goal could really send this game to a completely different level of intensity. Good work between these two here. And sarcastic cheers from the English supporters. Williams going over to Bolding. Bolding over to Kitcher. Kitcher has to go back down the floor, not where he wanted it necessarily. And Gelami cuts the ball off. That's a 2-on-1 violation between Williams and Kitcher. Time running out for Aspire to get that second goal. We're in the 37th minute. And we're going to get a 2-on-1 violation on Auch now. Williams up to take the kick. Bolding currently unmarked. Now Gelami comes over. That ball across to Kitcher. Back to Williams. Williams across to Bolding. Bolding with a shot. Down to Kitcher. Oh, and Kitcher misses the cross. Well executed play. Let's watch that again. Well executed by Aspire as Williams goes across to Bolding, and Kitcher just a little late after making that pass to Williams to get into position for that cross. Bolding passes off to Kitcher. Kitcher holds onto the ball, allowing Bolding to come back. Now that's a 2-on-1, but advantage called. Play continues, and now the referee is going to bring it back. .39th minute coming up. Williams one-on-one with Gelami. Oh, and Williams bites on the head fake, and Gelami scores again. Ladies and gentlemen, that is probably going to do it. Bobby Williams, you'll see it right here. He came up to take on Gelami, and he absolutely bit on the fake. Gelami, all he had to do was push it in, and it is now 3-1. Auch leading Aspire. Kitcher to Bolding. Bolding trying to work quickly here. Not much time left. That ball is out of play for a goal kick. You can see the rail slowly starting to come off for Aspire. Bolding working as hard as he can. The decision goes in favor of Auch. Goal kick coming up. We've played a full 40 minutes. We are in added time now. And now it looks like a corner kick has been awarded. Or a kick in. Let's see here. No, it looks like the way they're lining up, this is going to be a kick in. The pass across McNeil. McNeil back to Bolding. That one a little bit behind. Bolding with a shot off of Gelami. That one bounces off of Malad. Bolding so close. Can he get at least one goal back? Bolding. Williams. McNeil late on the cross. Final whistle coming soon. Referee looks at his watch. And Auch have made it through to the final. Aspire FC got the first goal, but they could get no more. And so Auch will head to the final, where they will face either Northern Thunder or Grafto. Again, lots of exciting action out here. We're going to take a break. We can only hope that the next match will be as equally as exciting. We'll find out in a little bit. Until then, we're going to take a break. We'll see you in about 45 minutes for the second semifinal match. Grafto, Northern Thunder. You're watching the 2018 EPFA Champions Cup.